Hare Va 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 Hare Guru ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। Let's address some questions to start with. ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ question ਹੁੰਦੇ, does not matter whether you are Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, black, white, Chinese, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ question ਹੁੰਦੇ। When we don't come in the sharan of Satguru, ਧੰਨ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਗੁਰੂ, ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੰਗਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ, we have these questions on your screen. Why do bad things happen to good people? ਚੰਗਿਆਂ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਾੜੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ? Second question, why do good things happen to bad people? ਮਾੜੇ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਚੰਗੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ? Then third, very compassionate question, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ question ਆਉਂਦਾ, why are children born unequal? Unequal ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਕੀ ਹੈ? You know, sometimes we see some children, some kids are born with disabilities. Some are healthy, some are beautiful, right? Different kids. क्यों? इतना क्यों? क्योंकि ਅਸੀਂ ਤੇ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਬੱਚੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰੱਬ ਦਾ ਰੂਪ ਹੈ। Children are the just like ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਫਿਰ ਵੱਖੋ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਕਿਉਂ? But you will be surprised that we are lucky to be born in the house of GuruNanak. We are very lucky, very fortunate that we have ਧੰਨ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ। ਆਓ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਲਈਏ। ਬਾਣੀ ਗੁਰੂ, ਗੁਰੂ ਹੈ ਬਾਣੀ, ਵਿੱਚ ਬਾਣੀ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਸਾਰੇ, ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਕਹੈ ਸੇਵਕ ਜਨ ਮਾਨੈ, ਪ੍ਰਤੱਖ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਿਸਤਾਰੇ। We have ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਗੁਰੂ। ਮਾਲਕ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਹੈ। Because we have Gurbani Guru, we can have these answers. If we were born here in this country and not in the house of Guru Nanak, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕੋਈ ਮਾਂ-ਪਿਓ ਸਿਰਫ ਮੂਲ ਮੰਤਰ ਦਾ ਪਾਠ ਹੀ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੋਵੇ, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੂਲ ਮੰਤਰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਿਖਾਉਂਦਾ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ, still that bead, that seed is there. It does not matter, even the hair are not there. Cut hair, no matter. कोई शराब भी पीता है, उन्हें तां भी पता है मैं गुरुद्वारे जाना है। ये क्यों मत्था टेकना मैं? I have to bow my head in front of Tanshiri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. There is something there. We are very lucky. कि एक ना एक दिन a बीज फुटेगा. The seed will become a plant. And that plant, which has all these answers, which normal people, normal religion, they don't have answers because they don't even believe in reincarnation. These countries, Muslim countries, Christian countries, Jews countries, they don't even believe in reincarnation. We are lucky from that faith, from those countries. Even Jainism, Buddhism, Hinduism, Sikhism, these religions believe in karma, the philosophy of karma. But remember, karma and Gurmat karma is a little bit different. Because Guru Nanak Dev Ji went more in depth. ਹੋਰ ਡੂੰਘਾਈ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗਏ ਮਾਲਕ, ਹੋਰ ਡੂੰਘਾਈ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਾਇਆ. Not just in Gurbani, even from our history we know the answers. First of all, we need to understand what the Karam is. Karam hunde ki hai. There are two types of Karams which are used in Gurbani. Two types. Do ਵੱਖੋ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਤਰੀਕਿਆਂ ਦੇ. When the word you hear Karam in Gurbani, every word in Gurbani you will have these three spellings. One is the Karam which is plural, when you don't have any matra there, no onkad, no syari. Then one with onkad, and then one with syari. Every word has three different spellings in Gurbani, and they have different meanings. ਆਪਾਂ ਥੱਲਿਓਂ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ on your screen. ਬਹੁਤਾ ਕਰਮ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਨਾ ਜਾਏ. ਪਤਾ ਕੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ? If we treat karam as an action, what does this mean? ਬਹੁਤਾ ਕਰਮ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਨਾ ਜਾਏ. Because ਕਿਰਪਾ, ਇੱਥੇ ਕਰਮ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ ਜੀ? ਕਿਰਪਾ. And we learn this from our Muslim brothers. Because they only use karam in this context. In Arabic, in Persian, this is how they used karam. अगर तुसी जानते हो, if you have friends, Muslim friends, वो कहेंगे अल्लाह का करम है. और अल्लाह का करम किहड़ा होंदा है? वाहिगुरू has no karam. That is a kirpa, the grace. बहुता करम लिखिया ना जाए. किरपा लिखी नहीं जा सकती, किरपा मिलती है. थल्लियों दी शुरू कर लो. जिनको नदर करम तिनकार. If the kirpa is there, नानक नदरी नदर निहाल. कर्मी होवे, कर्म होवे, सतगुर मिलाए. If there is a kirpa, then we can meet Vaheguru. अगर किरपा नहीं है तो मिल नहीं सकते. इत्थे कर्म नहीं है दूसरा कर्म ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅਸੀਂ कर्म सोच रहे हैं, एक्शंस. ਇੱਥੇ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ? किरपा, गुरप्रसाद. Now above two are the action कर्म्स, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅਸੀਂ एक्शन करते हैं. मनमुख कर्म कमावणे, दरगह मिले सजाए. मनमुख कर्म कमावणे, the bad कर्म्स if we will do, we will get a saja, we will get a punishment in the court of Vaheguru. धर्मराज ਨੂੰ ਲੇਖਾ ਦੇਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਰਮ ਦਿਖਾਣੇ ਪੈਣੇ. ਬਿਨ ਬੁਝੈ ਕਰਮ ਕਮਾਵਣੇ, ਜਨਮ ਪਦਾਰਥ ਖੋਏ. We're just doing things on our own things, right? It doesn't matter. Let me enjoy my life. Clubs, pubs, and discotheques, right? Enjoy it. तो कहते बिन पूछे, कहते पूछता नहीं पे कादे वास्ते आया. Why he came here, he don't know. She don't know. बिन बुझे कर्म कमावने, जन्म पदार्थ खोए. This is the biggest padarat. This is the biggest gift from Vaheguru Ji. This human body is the biggest gift we ever get. अगर सही ये फजूल यूज करी जावांगे, we are wasting this, then we are wasting our life. हीरे जैसा जन्म है, कोडी बदले जाए. This was a jewel, this was a diamond which we got, but we are wasting as if it is nothing. यही कर रहे हैं. This culture, this is what we are doing. जो मर्जी करी जाने. महाराज ने सिर्फ बना के कुछ और भेजा, बनी कुछ और जाने. So to understand the Karam, you have to understand few things. Think about the bank account, right? As I think talking with the Guru Pyare downstairs. Let's say you have $1 million in Bank of America. Now, in a worldly sense, the dunya pakho dekhange, then it's different, right? For example, you got $1 million, you deposited it in the bank, and as soon as you came out of your bank, the truck hits you and you die. And next birth, you get a next birth with the kirpa of Vaheguru, and then you say, oh, I remember my last birth. When you're 5-6 years old, you tell your parents, oh, I remember in my last birth, I had $1 million. This was my account number. This was all these things. Let's go and get my $1 million. What do you think? They're going to give you $1 million back? No. But because you are not physical body, to see Shreer nahi hage, whatever karams you do, good karams or bad karams, remember, as per Gurmat, good karams is only naam di kamai, the wealth of naam. If you're doing a good stuff, good job, like daan pun karna, the Maharaj kehte daan pun is good. Kehte pun daan jo beejte sab dharamraj ko jai. And they will go to the Dharamraj for your decision. Only the good karams are regarded when you do Gurmat karams. As in by taking Guru's wisdom. Guru di mat le ke jehde karam karte jo tusi naam japde hain, baani padde hain, ਉਹ ਕਰਮ ਨੂੰ ਚੰਗਾ ਮੰਨਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਸੀ ਫੁਰਨੇ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਉਹਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ so let's read this. Think of a bank account with karams in there. So you just have an account there ਧੁਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ in the court of Vaheguru for everybody, not by name, by the identity which is given to you by Vaheguru. Just like we have a social security number. Do you know your social security numbers? Everybody knows your social security number. What is your social security number? No, don't tell me. Right? Everybody has a social security. Don't give it to anybody because it's secret. Similarly, there is a secret identity you have there. Now, if you will ask your kids what is your social security number, they still have a social security number. They know their name, but they don't remember their social security number. Yes. Vaheguru. Similarly, we have a social security number like identity at Tur. Because we have gone through many births. Bade janma de vichon nikle aapa. Vakho vakhre naam si sade. Kai janma ch assi bibiyan vi sige, kai janma ch assi bande vi si. Because this is a physical body, this is a house, this is a car. So similarly, your account as a unique identity is there at the Tur, at the court of Vaheguru. Now, in this world, take an example of this world. If your dad gives you some amount of money and you deposit in your bank, and he says, this is the money you have, or you earn the money and you deposit it in the bank. You don't want to spend all that money right away. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕੋ ਦਮ ਖਰਚਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋਗਾ. Similarly, when we get in any birth, ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਜਨਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਉਨੇ ਆ, we don't exhaust the karams right away, all of the karams. Those karams which are still there in our bank account are called sanchit karams. ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ? Sanchit karams. They are not exhausted. Whereas ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਰਮ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਨੇ ਆ, the karams which we are going to use for this birth, for this lifetime, they are called pralabad karam. Pralad karams we ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, pralabad karams we ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ. This word is not in Gurbani, word of caution. This is from Sanskrit, but ਇਹਦੇ examples ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. The examples are there, but name itself is not there. So pralabad karam, just think about a karam which you can only use for this life. As life de which you use hone hai, wo pichle karam tusi kite hai. You have done those old karams which are you going to use in this life. See, when you come here, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਚਿਰੀ ਉੱਤੇ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪਰਵਾਨੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਮ ਲਿਖੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ। ਮਸਤਕ ਉੱਤੇ ਪਰਵਾਨਾ, the chiri, the letter is given to you, and we'll discuss in the evening lecture more on those things ਕਿ ਕੀ ਮਸਤਕ ਤੇ ਲਿਖ ਕੇ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਉਹ ਡਿਸਕਸ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੁਣੇ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ, but how it is done we'll discuss in the evening. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਚਿਰੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ, ਪਰਵਾਨਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ, that you are going to use these paralabdabad karams for this birth. And the karams which we do new, the new actions which we do, they are called vartman karams, or the present karams. That can be used for the next birth. Now people will be confused a little bit, because paralabad karams, you have to go through them, good or bad. जो मर्जी कर लो तुसी, ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ यूज करने ही पैने हैं, ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ होने ही होने हैं, you have to. अगर लिखिया हुआ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬਾਹ ਟੁੱਟਣੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਬਾਹ ਟੁੱਟਣੀ, you cannot do anything. If it is written that you're going to have a diabetes, the diabetes is going to happen for sure. Maybe Dr. Sahab will say it is because the pancreas is not generating the insulin. Adhe reason honda na ji, that pancreas are not generating the insulin, and that's why the person has a diabetes. But they will have a diabetes ਭਾਵੇਂ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਨਾ ਵੀ ਖਾਂਦਾ ਹੋਏ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਪਤਲਾ ਹੋਏ, exercise ਕਰਦਾ. I remember I had a friend in my office. This is a little bit of a sad story. Every day, Bengali friend, but very fit, more fit than me. He had to go to the gym and all. One day, and he used to sit like 3-4 desks next to me. And one day I was like chatting, we were chatting on the, because that's what IT guys do. They don't talk with each other. They chat on the, the different tools, the various tools. So we were chatting, and then I stopped getting the response from him. And then I looked at his desk after 15-20 minutes. I was like, why he's not responding? But he was not there. Normally at that point of time, he used to go to the gym. We used to have a gym in our office, right? So he used to go to the gym. So I was like, at Jarur gym se gaya hoga, maybe that's the reason why he's not there. But then I looked into the window after half an hour or so. There is a squad team. There are helicopters coming there. There are ambulances there. And then I came to know he died. He was taking a shower in the gym. He got a brain hemorrhage and he died right away. And he was more fit than me. क्योंकि अगर कोई कर्म ऐदा दा लिखिया कि तुहाडे नाल ऐदा होना है, वो होना ही होना है, वो मिटिया नहीं जा सकता. Guru Sahib's darbar was going on. Guru Arjan Dev Ji's darbar was going on. Raja from Mandi, the Mandi king, came in the darbar of Guru Sahib. ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਆਇਆ ਜਦੋਂ, ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿਆਖਿਆ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ. He came with all, with his wives, he had multiple wives, and he came there. ਤੇ ਉਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਨਾ ਬਾਣੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਮੰਨਦਾ ਸੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਮੰਨਦਾ ਸੀ. He used to have full faith in ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ. And Guru Sahib was doing the vyakya of this tuk. Lekh na mitai he sakhi jo likhya kartar. And the jo kartar ne koi lekh likhte hai, the karams which has been given, the chiri, the parwana which has been given by Vaheguru, it cannot be erased. वो खत्म नहीं हो सकते. महाराज ने जदों भोग पाया, he got very sad. And कहता मैं गुरु साहब ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਤੇ ਕਰੋ, ਬੋਲੋ. ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਵਾਲ ਹੈ, I have a question. What is the benefit of becoming a Sikh? ਕੀ benefit ਹੈ ਸਿੱਖ ਬਣਨ ਦਾ, ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਆਉਣ ਦਾ, ਸੰਗਤ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ? What is the benefit? If my bad karams cannot be erased, if my previous karams cannot be erased, what is the benefit of becoming a Sikh? Valid question, right? We all have these questions. फिर फायदा की? एक पासे की और देखो दूसरा शब्द की है, सेकंड शब्द की लिखा है, गुर का शब्द काट है कोट कर्म. Is there a contradiction there? एक पासे महाराज कह रहे हैं, लेख ना मिटाई हे सखी जो लिखया करतार, whatever करतार has written, Vaheguru has written, it cannot be erased. On the second hand, Maharaj is saying gur ka shabad kat hai कोट कर्म. कोट means crores, millions of karams can be erased. So he had also the confusion. And he asked the same questions to Guru Sahib. Agge aa jao ji, piche baithe jade agge aa jao. If you can come in the front, that will be easy. Guru Sahib said, I will answer you. Main tonu answer daanga, but some other time, not today. Onu ghar bhej dende. He goes back home, but he's very sad, very disappointed. कि मैं किथे आ गया है ना, मैं हिंदू धर्म ची वधिया सी है ना, उत्थे सब कुछ वधिया सी, वो ते कहंदे सी कर्म नहीं खत्म हो सकते, right? ते इत्थे भी क्या सेम गल कर कह रहे, they are saying the same thing here. What is the difference? Why I came in Gurmat? There's no difference. मैं गुरु साहब दी चरण च क्यों आया? That night he sleeps and he gets a dream. In that dream he dies. He's a king. He dies in that dream. ते मर जांदा है. सुपने च, सुपना चल रहा है. In the supna, he's born in a family of Chandals. Chandal is a lower caste, regarded as lower caste, so-called. We don't believe in that. But he's born in the Chandal. I'm saying this because this is written in the history. He's born in the Chandal and very poor, in a very poor family. Chandal mostly saskar vagara karde hai na, cremation. They do cremation of the bodies, dead bodies, because nobody's ready to do that because everybody thinks it's a filthy work. Us family de vich born hoya and very poor. Khan nu roti ne. It becomes sorry umar pachhtanda. Chote hunde to ਉਹਨੂੰ roti nahi mildi. He doesn't get a food, proper food when he's little. Then he grows up. He's young, still in poverty and lot of pain. He becomes old. सारा कुछ सुपना चल रहा है. And he dies. And he has little kids and all, everything. है ना? बच्चे भी होंदे सारा कुछ. And he dies. सुपने तो उठदा है. And then what was that? Because sometimes when we see a dream, we feel like it's real. And हाँ की सी. मैं तो कभी सोचा भी नहीं. You know, sometimes you will see the dreams which you never think about, but you still see it, and then you find the relationship. Where was this? How was this? फिर अगले दिन फिर गुरु साहब दी दरबार च जांदा. He goes to Guru Sahib's darbar, and then Guru Sahib's after the darbar, Guru Sahib tells him after the kirtan and everything. Guru Sahib tells him, "आओ बाहर चलिए थोड़ा चल. Let's go out. Let's take a walk." And then they go to a village. Where the village, he recognized the village, the same village which was there in his dreams. He saw the kids out there. Now they are grown up and everything. He's like, they are my kids. And Guru Sahib, Chandal jade hai na community, they don't do cremation, they bury the body, right? So ਉੱਥੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ, ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਨਾਮ ਵੀ ਪੜਦਾ, the same ਨਾਮ he had, ਉਹਦੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਦਬਾਇਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ, grave, right? And then he realizes कि ਇਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ. So Guru Pyareo, the Prahlad Karams cannot be erased, but when we come to Guru's Darbar, with Vaiguruji's Kirpa, that might happen just in dreams. Happen to you? All right, we have an example here. Trust me, I don't know him much. Maybe a year back or something, and he's not my friend. No, yeah, you are my friend. Right? This is not scripted, but trust me, Guru Pyareo, सुपने दे विच ही महाराज कट दिंदे है, कर्म साडे कट दिंदे है, लेकिन भुगतने पैणे हैं. You have to go through those karams. Now there are two types of Gurmukhs. One Gurmukhs, they will do the ardas benti. ते महाराज कहंदे है गुर का शब्द काटे कोट करम. ते अरदास करदे हैं, जो असीं नाम जपदे हैं अपने आप ही कट्टे जांदे हैं. But some Guru Pyare says, जेड़े मैं कर्म भोगने मैं भोगने. I want to go through them. I want to go through the pain. I don't want to do the ardas. I just want to jump now. There is a sanstha organization, you might know this, it's a very popular organization. Sarab Rog Ka Aukhad Naam. That's what they do. And it's proven. They have like the Guru Pyare who started the organization, I forgot his name. Hardayal Singh. And if you know the history of Bhai Hardayal Singh, beautiful history of Bhai Hardayal Singh. Bhai Hardayal Singh in 70s or 80s, I think, he was a CMO of Punjab, Chief Medical Officer. Yeah, he was a CMO. CMOs are IAS, right? So he was a Chief Medical Officer of Punjab, and he had a cancer. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੈਂਸਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਭਰੋਸਾ ਸੀਗਾ he had a 4th stage cancer but he had full ਭਰੋਸਾ on Gurbani. He started doing Simran 2.5 hours in the morning, 2.5 hours in the evening. After 15 days, when he went back to the doctors, doctor said, it's not possible. You were supposed to die. Now we see your reports after doing all these tests. It seems like you didn't had a cancer ever. But apne man di bhavna, and he's still living. He's, I think, 80 something now. He's still there. So, Gur ka shabad kate kot kar sarb rog ka aukhad naam. That he named his organization like that. And his friend, his brother, younger brother, is actually a doctor. He stopped doing the practice as a doctor. He started arranging these sarb rog ka aukhad camps. And people come there with a lot of diseases, and then they do they have some list of shabads. They read those shabads. They do Simran there, and a lot of people get healed, right? But we have to ask again. That's amazing job they're doing. No doubt about it. But we have to ask ourselves, why are we here? Because this is a physical body, Guru Pyareo. This has to perish one day. एक दिन ए शरीर ने खत्म होना है, and it's not in our control. चीरी उते लिखिया है, मरण लिखाए मंडल में आए. That date is there. That expiry date is there for everybody. Do you want to delay it, or do you want to happen whenever it is written already? Ardasa kis cheez waste karni? Ardas, Gurbani says you should only do the ardas. But again, that's a stage. That's everybody's different stage. But as we Guru de lad lag jange, we will start doing the Simran, then we will realize the only thing which we have to ask is Naam. Maharaj says, कि ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਬਿਮਾਰੀ ਚ ਹੋਵੇ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤੰਦਰੁਸਤ ਹੋਵੋ, ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਜਪਣਾ ਵੈ? ਨਾਮ. ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਸਵਸਥ ਖੀਨ ਸਮੈ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਨਾਨਕ Ram, Damodar, Madhave. If the Sharir is good, healthy, then also we have to remember Vaheguru. If it is unhealthy, then also we have to remember Vaheguru. Because our job is to merge in Vaheguru. Pai Prapat, Manuk Dehuriya, Gobind Milan ki, Eh Teri Bariya, Avar Kaj, Tere Kite Na Kaam, Milsad Sangat Paj Keval Naam. That does not mean that we should not do the ardas for the help. If your stage is like that, and I know sometimes there's things which are easier to be said, difficult to be done. But holy jado tusi naam japoge, tonu pata lag jana, you are not this physical body. This is the most important thing you have to learn. If one thing you can take away from this camp, that you are not this physical body. And whatever we are doing, the work which we are doing, anything which we are doing, if we are doing for the physical body, then it is of no use. We should be doing stuff for our inside. Another story, another Sakhi from Gurbani. There were two friends. One was a little bit chanchal, naughty, and one was in Sahaj. Guru Nanak Dev Ji came to that village where these two friends were there. Guru Nanak Dev Ji aaye. Jeda chanchal avastha da siga, the one friend which was naughty, he said, oh, I got a chance. Jeda da dusra dost na, the Sahaj wala, kehda Guru Nanak Dev Ji is here, let's do the sangat. Chanchal wala kehda, don't tell it to my wife. I have to go to the dancer. I will go with you, that I'm going to the Sangat, but I will not go to the Sangat. I don't want to do, I'm not interested in doing the Sangat. I'm interested in going to the dance, basically going to a prostitute. वो दोवें इकट्ठे घरों निकलते सवेरे, every day in the morning to do the Sangat of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. This chanchal friend, this naughty friend, he goes on one side, go to the dancer. The second one goes to the Sangat of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. 1 week passes by. एक हफ्ता पास हो जाता, दोवें कर रहे होंगे. Last day, when he's coming back from Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Sangat, he gets thorn on his feet. कंडा चुभदा उन्हें बड़ी जोर दी, बड़ा खून निकलदा उदे, तुरया नहीं जाता उदे को. He cannot even walk. Such a thorn on his feet. Thorn, खंडा होता पुत thorn. कंडा, खंडा नहीं, कंडा, कक्का, कक्का, thorn. All right? It's very sharp, like a needle. Thorn on his feet. And then he meets on the way the naughty friend, the thief. Maharaj कहते हैं ना गुरबाणी साकत चोर जिना नाम विसारिया. The one who forgets the naam, they are sakat, they are chor, they are the thieves. He meets that thief, his friend, and he looks at him. ओदा मजाक उड़ांदा है. He laughs at him. कहता तू तो संगत करके आ रहा सी गुरु नानक देव जी दी. You got a thorn on his feet. ऐदा ही होएगा गुरु प्यारो. To start with, if you know, I don't know about you, it happened with me like few years back when I started doing the sangat, and with Vaheguruji's kirpa, Maharaj did a kirpa on me, and my friends used to laugh at me. Your friends will laugh. I know so many pyare, Gurmukh pyare in the sangat. They used to drink alcohol and everything, and their friends left them, right? When they started doing the sangat, oh, फिर मजाक भी करते, तू बाबा बन गया, you become like that and all that stuff, right? It's very common thing. So similarly, he was making fun of him, and he said, see, I went to the dancer, and what I got Ashrafi. Ashrafi पता तो क्या होती है? Gold coin. Ashrafi is a gold coin. He got a gold coin. He found a gold coin on the ground, and he picked it up. He said, wow. कहता तू जानदा रहा गुरु नानक दी संगत करदे तैनू कुछ नहीं मिलिया, देख मैनू अशरफी मिल गई. Why bad things happen to good people? Why good things happen to bad people? ओदे मन च भी शंका आ गई, क्योंकि मन जे पक्का नहीं ना होया, मन जे पक्का नहीं, the full faith is not there. ओही बेचारा घबरा गया. कहता why I was doing the sangat, why I got a thorn on my feet. वो दोवें जाने कहते let's ask Guru Nanak Dev Ji. They go back to Guru Nanak Dev Ji, ask him the same question. Same वही दसदे कहते इनू कंडा मिल गया. ते वो Guru Nanak Dev Ji smiled. कहते Guru Nanak Dev Ji, why you smiling? He said there is a reason why he got a thorn on his feet. In the previous birth, based on his Parla Bad Karams, he was supposed to die today. But because he was doing a Sangat, and Maharaj gave him the opportunity that he has started jumping the Naam now, he wanted him to be Mukat, to be liberated. तो उन्होंने ज्यादा टाइम देता, उन्होंने कंटा देता, छोटी सी सजा देती. सो जदों से नाम जपते हैं ना, सहज सुभाए गुरु प्यारे, सहज सुभाए साडे वड्डियां प्रॉब्लम्स भी छोटियां हो जांदियां, सानू पता नहीं लग रहा. That's why we read this Shabad all the time. Sant jana mil har jas gayo, कोट जन्म के दुख गवायो. The dukh are going away. Right now also when we are doing Simran, lot of dukh are going away. We don't know because we can't see it. Because we don't know how much karams, bad karams we did in the last birth. वो छोटे हो जा रहे. कई बार तो संगत तो आओगे छोटी मोटी कोई चीज हो जाएगी. Remember, say thank you. Have that mentality. Say thank you to Vaheguruji. Vaheguruji तुसी कृपा करती मेरे ते. You did so much kirpa on me. Okay, agreed. That this one, we agree that this is what happened to him, that he got the thorn on the feet because of his previous karams. What about me? I did a bad karam. He was honest. He said, whole week I was going to a prostitute, I was going to a dancer, I was going to the clubs in today's world, just giving an example, and I got a gold coin. I was doing a bad karams. How come I got a gold coin? Guru Nanak Dev Ji again smiles. Says, as per his previous karams, per Allah karams, he was supposed to get a treasure box. He was supposed to get multiple ashrafiyah, so many gold coins. Because he did so bad karams, that it became only one gold coin. So this is the power of Gurmat Naam, which we can understand only from Gurbani. We have so many examples. Guru Pyareo, when something happens to somebody, physically, a disease, koi rog lag janda hai, okay, let them go to the doctor, that's all fine. In Gurbani, it is allowed to take the medicine, it is allowed to go to the doctor, but naal ona nu ek aur cheez kaho. Tell them to jap naam. Nothing is accident in life. Let me tell you, it is based on our karams. There is nothing called good luck or bad luck. Aida nahi hunda kuch good luck, bad luck. It is based on what we did in our previous life. And guess what? The techniques which we learned today, if you want to do, I don't suggest that, but when you come out of your body, if you start taking the furna to go back to your previous births, you can literally see your previous births, but that's not recommended. Again, why? Because you are not here for that purpose. तुसी ऐसे वास्ते नहीं आए थे. प्राणी, तू आया लाहा लैन, लगा कित को फकड़े, सब मुकदी चली रैन. You came here for a different purpose. Because this world is such, happiness is, people say happiness is only with the money, with a good partner, with good food you eat, but that you are doing it for the physical body. वो तुसी अपने शरीर वास्ते कर रहे हो. You are not the physical body. You live in this physical body. You are the subtle body. तुसी सूक्ष्म शरीर हो. This lecture can go long. I can go for a whole day. But Guru Pyare is saying, okay, go for a whole day, right? Based on what we do, what thoughts we take, we go through different Junes. Based on our today's actions. वो होना सी वर्तमान कर्म दी गल कर रहे हैं. So 3 karams again, some summary. Sanchit karams, Paralabh karams, and Vartman karams. Sanchit karams are the karams which are already stored in the bank. You may or may not exhaust in this life. Rather, you will not exhaust in that life. It is still there. For every birth, you get a certain amount of karams, which is written in your chiri, which is written in your parwana. और जो कुछ भी परवाने महाराज ने लिखता, that is the karams which you have to exhaust. And based on those karams, you will do things as per those karams. But what happens if I am doing the good karams, I am doing the Simran, I am connected with the Shabad, मैं सारा कुछ ठीक कर रहा हूं, मैं आ गई वैसे इतने गलत हो गया काम जिथे आ गया ना मैं कर रहा. That means I'm doing out of homemade, out of ego. ਅਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, we have to think this way. I cannot do anything good. It's only Vaheguru Ji's kirpa, grace of Vaheguru Ji. He makes me do the things good. That's why I don't know if you're doing it now because I'm not coming in Amrit Vela. Let me confess that. But I don't know if you're reading those Shabads, which we used to read. All the Shabads. Are you reading all the Shabads? पहला शब्द जरूर पढ़िया करो. पहले 2 शब्द केड़ा जी 2 शब्द हो आओ पहला पढ़िए सी. लेखे कते ना छूटिए खिन खिन पूलन हार बख्शन हार बख्श ले नानक पार उतार अगेन लेखे कते ना छूटिए खिन खिन पूलन हार बख्शन हार बख्श ले नानक पार उतार. What does this mean? That if you will see my account, if you will see my lekha, my present karams, my actions are such, मेरे यह जे कर्म है, इन्ने गंदे कर्म है कि मैं छूट नहीं सकता. I cannot be liberated. I will have to come back again in 84 lakh June because I am not communicating with the Nirankar. I'm becoming a physical body. I think I'm physical body and I'm being controlled by the car, the death, the time. I'm not connected with the Shabad. My mind, I'm not considering myself a mind. I consider myself a body. And because I'm not connecting with the Shabad, I'm not connecting with the Nirankar, the formless Vaheguru. And my actions are such, केवाजी actions है जेता समुंद सागर नीर तरया तेते औगण हमारे दया करो किछ मेरे उपाओ डुबदे पत्थर तारे कहंदे मैं किदां दे कहंदे even if the whole ocean will be filled with my karams, bad karams, jeta samund sagar neer parya. The amount of water, neer is water. The amount of water in oceans and rivers are there. That is the amount of bad karams I'm doing. That's a quantity of my bad karams. Jeta samund sagar neer parya, tete ogan hamare. And then you can only save me. Daya karo, kich mere pao. Do the kirpa. That's the karam. कृपा वाला कर्म गुरु प्रसाद डू द कृपा अल्लाह का कर्म दया करो किछ मेरु पाओ डुबदे पत्थर तारे आई एम लाइक अ स्टोन आई एम ड्राउनिंग इन माय बैड थिंग्स द थिंग्स माय बैड हैबिट्स मेरे ते कृपा कर दो ते मैनू इचों कढ लो दया करो किछ मेरु पाओ डुबदे पत्थर तारे लेट्स से यू आर गोइंग ऑन द शब्द यू आर गोइंग इन द गुफा एवरी डे अर्जियो गुफा अंदर रख के वाजा पवन बजाया वाजा पौन 9 द्वारे प्रकट किए 10वां गुप्त रखाया. You are going in this tunnel every day. How you go in the tunnel? Wah, guru, wah, guru. That tunnel is your sukham body, your subtle body. Your mind is entering the subtle body every day. Let's say it is entering every day. What happens? It's a common thing. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਹਰਚੰਦੋਰੀ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਮ੍ਰਿਗ ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨਾ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਰਚੰਦੋਰੀ ਮ੍ਰਿਗ ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨਾ when you enter this tunnel when you will enter this tunnel based on your thoughts I've tried to build it like little bit of a Buddha little of a Jesus little of a Guru Nanak here as we think Guru Nanak looks like. Guru Nanak doesn't look like that picture which we see obviously because Guru Nanak Dev Ji never made his pictures anywhere. Buddha, I don't know. Jesus, I don't know. Right? But we know from Gurbani, Guru Nanak Dev Ji was nothing like whatever is there in the pictures. That's why we don't worship on pictures. But because we have been shown those pictures since childhood, when even we start doing Simran, we start entering the Sukham body, काल उत्थे भी आ जाता है, समाधि दे विच भी आ जाता है, पहली दूजी सुन दे विच भी आ जाता है. कि भाव सागर दे विच आपां फिर डिग पईए then again we can drown. He will start showing you the darshan of Krishna ji, of Jesus Christ, of Buddhists, whatever, Guru Nanak Dev Ji. You'll be so happy and you'll say, wow, amazing, I had a darshan of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. No, Guru Pyare, you are not here for that. Guru Nanak Dev Ji ने कदी नहीं कहा मेरे दर्शन करो. सतगुरु दे दर्शन करने आपां. We have to do what Guru Nanak Dev Ji told us to do. That's what we were reading. Gurbani kahe, sevak jan mane. He is Nirankar. Vaheguru is Nirankar. You call him Allah, you call him Jesus, you call him God, whatever you want to call him. He's only one. Ik Onkar. And to recognize him, to meet him, you have to listen to his voice. You have to see his prakash, that light. It is Nirankar, it doesn't have a form. So this is the first problem which comes. And then you say, I was doing everything, but then you got stuck in the, again in the akar. And that akar can be your physical body also. Let's say you guys start liking me. Right? Let me be clear with one more thing. You start liking me so much. You stop liking Guru Granth Sahib Ji and you like this cooker. That's it. Right? And you get a dream of me. And then you say, oh, I saw you in my dream. But Guru Pyaro, it was not me. It was your mind playing with you. This is what is happening. And these Anadi sons, these fake babas, that's what they play on with you. They'll say, oh, yes. You'll say, oh, I saw you in my dream. I said, oh, I came. Main aaya si. Now I want $1 million to build some ashram. You give me that. They'll ask for the money. Be very careful on these things. Or we only have to connect with the Nirankar Vaheguru, the formless Vaheguru. It doesn't have a form. If you are connecting with a form, you are going on the wrong path. Changa karam kardiyan maade karam ch chale gaye. There are two types of people. One are deliberating. जिन्हों सी कल भी आपां गल कीती सी मन जानत है सब बात जानत ही औगण करे. The mind knows everything. मन नूं सारा कुछ पता होता है. चंगी गल केड़ी है, माड़ी गल केड़ी है, what is the good thing, what is the bad thing, but the mind will still choose to do bad things. Man karta bad things. And if you are not doing Simran, there are very, very less chances that at the end of the day, when your last time has come, ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਚੇਰੀ ਪਾੜ ਦੇਣੀ ਹੈ, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਪਰਵਾਨਾ ਪਾੜ ਦੇਣਾ ਧੁਰ ਤੇ, the tear of your parwana when the last time comes, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਖਤਮ. That means nobody can save you any longer. You have to leave your body at that point of time. अगर उत्थे, I think we discussed this last time also, but for the repetition for the new Sangat, what happens if the last thought, your last karam is about money? You say, oh, I have deposited so much money in my bank account. At so much money in my bank account. You know, I'm telling you right now, Doots will not even let you sit here. You are sitting here in the Darbar hall only with the kirpa, with the grace. The 5 thieves will not even let you sit here. They'll say, oh, okay, let's earn money. I have to do better job. Why the heck I'm sitting here? Why I'm here in the Darbar hall? I have better things to do. And let's say the last thought you get when you're about to leave your body is about money. The Maharaj kende Antkal jo Lakshmi simre aisi chinta mein jo mare sarap jon val avtare. You'll become like this. If your thought is about money, the last thought is about money, Gurbani is very clear about it. You'll become like that guy. It's beautiful, right? So cute. Right? Still cute, right? People love their dogs. Some people, actually snakes also, they have pets. Right? You'll become a beautiful pet, like a snake. Antkal jo istri simre aisi chinta mein je mare beswa joon val avtare. Again and again, you will come the womb of a prostitute. You will born as a child of a prostitute if you are thinking about sex, about lust in your lifetime. And if the last thought is about lust and the sexual desire is there, that's what we are going to become. Sorry, I don't have a picture for that. Antkal jo ladka simra aisi chinta mein je mare shukar jon val avtare. And when you're dying, if the last thought is about your kids, if you're so much connected with your kids, you're so much attached with your kids, what you're going to become? This is what you're going to become. A pig. Shukar June. So I don't know, you have not seen this, but where I used to study in my school, when I used to come out, I used to see a pig. Same picture I used to see. So many babies. You're going to become a pig if you're so much emotionally detached with your kids. Guru Pyareo, having kids is not bad, it's good because you have got the seva. You have to do the seva of your kids. See as a gift from Vaheguru. But if you will be emotionally attached with your kids, and if that is going to be your last thought while you're about to die, this is what we're going to become. Very, very important. And if you are real estate investor and all, right? If you like to sell your houses, buy the houses, you have too many properties, you're attached with your properties, the Maharaj ki kehte hain, ant kaal jo mandar simre aisi chinta meje mare pret joon val val avtare. This is what you're going to become. The ghost. If you like your house so much, if you think you cannot live without your house, and if you're surt, if your focus rather than in Nirankar Vaheguru, your focus is in your home. Oh, मैं तो यार इन्ना पैसा ला के घर बनाया, मैं किन्ने लखां रुपए लखां डॉलर खर्चते. I have a house in India, I have a house in Europe, I have a house in America, multiple houses. Who is going to take care of that? I didn't even put a will. What is going to happen with my house? If you have that kind of a thought, you'll become a ghost. And believe me, in America, I don't know about Seattle, but in California, we have haunted cities, haunted houses. So many houses where there are ghosts. Because this is the Karam, this is the Lekha which we are doing. ਸਾਰੀ ਉਮਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਰਹੇ, ਮੰਦਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਰਹੇ. That's what we are going to become. Guru Pyaro, whatever thought you will bring, if you are connected. मैं किसी ਨੂੰ ਮਜ਼ਾਕ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਦੇ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕੱਲ, I think yesterday night. I was like, ਕੋਈ ਪੰਡਤਾਂ ਦਾ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਯਾਰ ਮੈਂ ਪੰਡਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਪੈਦਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ. I came in a Brahmin family and I never tasted a steak in whole my life. ਭਾਵੇਂ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਹੋਵੇ, same thing. If that thought came, last moment, if that thought will come that he never tasted this, he has to come back in this world. May or may not be in a human form. 84 ਲੱਖ ਜੂਨ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਜੂਨ ਚ ਪਾ ਦਿੱਤੀ. ਹਾਂ, but you will enjoy the steak for sure. 100% you will enjoy the steak. That's why we have to look into our karams today. Vartman karams are very important. Very, very important. The Maharaj kehde Hari Bhai Gobind Naam Mat Bisra. This is a Rahaustuk of the Shabad. Rahau means central idea. Kehde ek cheez yaad rakho, Gobind da naam na bhul jave. Meaning, you should not stop doing Simran. You should be always remembering Vaheguru, the God. Because if you will remember Vaheguru all the time, then that will be your last thought. अगर अखीरला थॉट आ गया माड़ा, सारी उम्र पुट्ठे काम करते रहे, सिद्धे भी चंगे भी करते रहे, अखीरले काम फिर कोई पुट्ठा थॉट आ गया, you'll become that. Problem is we don't want to leave this physical world. ਆਪਾਂ ਛੱਡਣਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਦੁਨੀਆ, ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਇੱਛਾਵਾਂ ਹੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਹੈ. So many desires we have, we don't even know we have desires, and that's the worst part. ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਨਾ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਇਰ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਸਹਿਜ ਸੁਭਾਏ ਸਾਡੇ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਇਰਸ ਹੈਗੇ, the desires are there, ਇੱਛਾਵਾਂ are there. ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਉਹ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਇੱਛਾ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਬਣਾ ਦੇਣਗੇ. Whatever you will, it's automatic stuff. It's not like Maharaj is sitting there, oh, Raman Preet just thought about that, I'm going to make him that. That's a system. It's an automation going on. It's a virtual reality. AI is going on there already. Because Maya is virtual, it's not real. This Jagat is shoot. This world is shoot. We discussed about that yesterday. So Maharaj says, if you want to leave this world, get liberated forever, you don't want to come back again. In the Aribai, Govind Naam Mat Bisare. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਅੰਤਕਾਲ ਨਾਰਾਇਣ ਸਿਮਰੈ ਐਸੀ ਚਿੰਤਾ ਮੇਜੇ ਮਰੈ ਬਦਤ ਤਰਲੋਚਨ ਬਦਤ ਤਰਲੋਚਨ means ਭਗਤ ਤਰਲੋਚਨ ਜੀ ਬਦਤ ਤਰਲੋਚਨ the shabad is written by ਭਗਤ ਤਰਲੋਚਨ ਜੀ ਬਦਤ ਤਰਲੋਚਨ ਤੇ ਨਰ ਮੁਕਤਾ ਪਤੰਬਰ ਵਾਕੇ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਬਸੇ in our mind ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਵਸ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਇਹ ਮਨ ਮੇਰਿਆ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਮੈਂ ਪਾਇਆ ਇਹ ਮਨ ਮੇਰਿਆ ਸਦਾ ਰਹੋ ਹਰ ਨਾਲੇ ਹਰ ਨਾਲ ਰਹੋ ਤੂੰ ਮਨ ਮੇਰੇ ਦੁੱਖ ਸਾ ਵਿਸਾਰ ਫਿਰ ਦੁੱਖ ਸਾਰੇ ਖਤਮ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਸ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਨਾਮ ਜਿਨ ਕੇ ਮਨ ਵਸਿਆ ਵਾਜੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਕਨੇਰੇ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਿਲਾਂਗੇ if the last breath is ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ even if you don't listen the shabad but your thought is ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਮਾਲਕ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਮਰ ਕੇ ਮਿਲ ਲੋਗੇ but if you think that मैं सारी उम्र पुठे सीधे काम करता रहा I go to clubs pubs and discotheques and in the last moment I will think about Vaheguru it's not going to happen and that's why Maharaj has given us this game of day and night Divas Raat Dui Dai Daya Khele Sagal Jagat most of our dreams in the night are the stuff what we do in the day ਅਸੀਂ actually ਰਾਤੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਸੌਂਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਰ ਕੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਟ੍ਰੇਨਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ is giving us a training ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਮਰ ਗਿਆ ਇਹੀ ਹੋਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ and then we see those dreams and those dreams ਖਿਚੜੀ ਜੀ ਪੱਕ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੈ ਨਾ whatever we do in the daytime most of the times we see that but the whole day if you are driving a truck if you are working in a corporate world if you are running a store whatever you're doing if you are doing wow Guru and if you are just a housewife it's not just actually that's the most difficult part if you are a housewife making rotis for your kids and everything taking care of your kids and every time you're doing ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਫਿਰ ਤੇ ਅਖੀਰਲਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਆ ਵੀ ਜਾਵੇ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੈ then what so this is what we have to do Kabir Sahib says मुहे मरने का चाव है मरूं ता हर के द्वार this is what he's talking about कहते मैनू चाव है I want to die but I want to die on the feet of Vaheguru on the court of Vaheguru how can you go to the court of Vaheguru by doing Vah Guru by listening to that going to that Bij Mantra by listening to that Sahtun, by doing the darshan of the Jot. If you're doing that, most of the times you are not coming back. Remember we were talking about the orbit? What happens if something goes out of the orbit? Then you are out of the orbit. We are stuck in this orbit. And which I was, everybody was telling me Akash Lok, which was a good thing. But I was talking about Parlok. Right? So परलोक तो भी ऊपर चढ़ जाना है आपका परलोक तो भी ऊपर जाना है orbit हाँ जी
what happened if you did somewhere and you fell asleep but you're in dreams and you went out of bed
yeah you're done
whatever you're thinking about that's
yeah you'll become that
even if you did somewhere before going to sleep
it doesn't matter
so it matters
yeah all the time ऐसे पीछे पै पावनी The question was very good. If you have not heard, the question was that you were doing the Simran, you went to the sleep, the dreams were like very bad. And Guru Pyaro daro na, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਹੁੰਦਾ because of ਜਿਹੜੇ dreams ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ, ਸਫਾਈ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਅੰਦਰ, ਸਫਾਈ. Because you were supposed to do those things in really you want to. Maharaj is doing that, helping you, doing the safai, cleaning your mind. Man to wo, shabad lago, ਹਰਸ਼ਿਓ ਰਹੋ ਚਿਤ ਲਾਏ। ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੀਦਾ ਨਾ, ਗੰਦੇ ਮੰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਡ੍ਰੀਮਸ ਵੀ ਆਉਂਦੇ, ਡਰਿਆ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ, ਉਹ ਸਫਾਈ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਰਿਮੈਂਬਰ ਦਿਸ ਥਿੰਗ, ਯੂ ਹੈਵ ਅ ਰੂਮ which was never opened, ਕਮਰਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਇੱਕ, ਉਹ ਕਦੀ ਖੋਲਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ, 10 ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਏ, 10 years have passed. When you will open that room, what is going to happen? ਮਿੱਟੀ ਉੱਡੇਗੀ, ਮਿੱਟੀ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ, ਉਹ ਹੀਰੇ ਜਵਾਹਰਾਤ ਤੇ ਨਿਕਲੇ ਨਹੀਂ, ਬੋ ਹੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਉੱਤੇ, ਹਨਾ? This is what is happening. We have never opened this door. 9 ਦੁਆਰੇ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਕੀਏ, 10ਵਾਂ ਗੁਪਤ ਰਖਵਾਇਆ, 10ਵੇਂ ਚ ਤੇ ਗਏ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਦੀ। Now we are trying to open this. ਬੱਜਰ ਹੋਇਆ ਉਹ, ਬੱਜਰ ਕਪਾਟ ਨਾ ਖੁੱਲਸੀ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ this has become ਬੱਜਰ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਛੇਤੀ ਖੁੱਲਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ। ਗੁਰ ਸ਼ਬਦੀ ਖੁਲੀਜੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ it can open through the ਗੁਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ। You have to do lot of men, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਗੁਰ ਮਿਲ ਜੀਤਾ, ਹਰ ਹਰ ਕੀਤਾ, ਟੂਟੀ ਪੀਤਾ ਪਰਮ ਗੜਾ। You have to break this door, then only it will open. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਉਹਦੀ ਸਫਾਈ ਕਰਨੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਹੈ। And when you do ਸਫਾਈ, little bit of a ਸਫਾਈ, Maharaj will do it in the dreams. So don't be scared, don't be afraid of that. Cleaning is happening. You're not going to die, trust me. Don't worry, you're honest. It's fine, this happens, we are humans. Guru Pyare, we are not perfect. That's why we are here. And मान के चलिए, everybody who is sitting here, we came here in this world because we were not perfect before. But Maharaj is giving us a chance so that we can wash our bad deeds. डरना नहीं, शुक्राने च रहना है, अरदास बेनती करनी है। We are coming in the संगत, संगत जावे कोई आ जाता है, आपे संगत सद पहाले, आपे विदा करावे। He is bringing you in the संगत. He wants you to be mukat. He wants you to have a desire, the only desire, to meet him. Equal desire, equal आस रखनी है कि उन्होंने मिलना है, सारे नु नहीं। मैं कल भी एग्जांपल देती सी, if we announce outside that we are giving $1 million here, not even $1 million, even I think $1,000 is sufficient, free of cost to, and there will be a rush here. Every kind of a person, not only Sikhs, everybody will be here. There will be lines outside. ਜੇ ਤੇ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਜੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਚੋਂ ਕੀ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ, ਨਾਮ, ਉਹ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਨਹੀਂ। ਸੰਗਤ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਾਪ ਕੱਟੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ, ਰੋਗ ਕੱਟੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ, because you don't see it. We believe in things which we see. ਸਾਰੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੰਮ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਜਾਣਗੇ, ਉਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਟੋਰ ਤੇ ਕੰਮ ਸੀ, ਮੇਰੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਦੀ ਐ ਸੀ ਅਪਾਇੰਟਮੈਂਟ ਸੀ, this ਸੀ that ਸੀ। People will have lot of excuses, and they are not making the excuses, trust me. The doots inside them, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪੰਚੋਂ ਕਾ ਝਗੜਾ, ਝਗੜਤ ਜਨਮ ਗਵਾਇਆ। There's a ਝਗੜਾ going on, there's a fight going on inside us. One side we have Malak's jyot, mind is more attracted with these doots because it's beautiful, beautiful houses, nature. ਅਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ Seattle ਕਿੰਨਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਹੈ, ਹਰਾ ਭਰਿਆ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ, ਸਾਡਾ ਤੇ California, it's like becoming brown, right? This time we don't even we are not even getting rain. This time it was a rain, but we are not getting enough rain, right? So कितना सोना लगता है। ते अगर तो सोना लगता है, last thought is there, oh yaar, I saw a movie and Switzerland was so beautiful, but I was not able to do. And you are telling, and you know, sometimes the sangat is very important. I was giving, I'm not going to name the paisa. I've committed to myself that anything which is bad, I will never name the person in the Guru's Darbar. But there is a Guru Pyare, I knew him, he was beautiful, beautiful Kirtani, amazing guy. And the last moment, everybody knew that he's going to die in a couple of days. He was in a hospital bed. And his friends, they are also Gurmukhs, big dada, everything. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹ ਚੇਤਾ ਵਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਪੂੜੀਆਂ ਖਾਣ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਇਕੱਠੇ, ਚੇਤਾ ਹੈ ਆਪਾਂ ਆ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ। Even if he's not thinking about those things, you are putting those things in his mind. ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਭਲਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ, ਇਫ ਯੂ ਵਾਂਟ ਟੂ ਡੂ ਅ ਗੁੱਡ ਥਿੰਗ ਟੂ ਐਨੀਬਾਡੀ, ਜਪ ਨਾਮ ਵਿਦ them। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਐ ਨਾ ਕਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਪੋ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਪਣਾ, ਜਪ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ, ਉਹ ਹਾਲਤ ਹੀ ਇਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ, your body is so weak at that time you are not able to jump, but as a friend, as a relative, as a son, as a daughter, what you should do, ਕੰਨ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ, ਕੀ ਪਤਾ ਫਿਰ ਇਹ ਥੋੜਾ ਜੇ ਲਾਸਟ ਹੋਣਾ, ਅੰਤ ਕਾਲ नारायण सिमरै, ऐसी चिंता में जे मरै, बदत तरलोचन तेनर मुक्ता, पतंबर वाखे हृदय बसै। Then they will meet Vaheguru, they will merge in Vaheguru। ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ, this is practical, but we will only have those thoughts in our head if we will do it all the time। Vaheguru 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਨਿਊ ਸੇਵਾ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਨ ਕਰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਫੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਜੇਵਾ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਭਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਪਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ, ਸੁਧ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇਕ ਉਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Now there is a break from 12:30 to 1:30 for lunch, then 1:30 to 3 there is a rest break. That's how it is. And ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ 3 to 4 Simran, and then 4 to 4:30 Kirtan, or a break. 4 to 4:30 a break, and then again a Kirtan. I don't know. I'm confused there. 4 to 4:30 is a Kirtan, right? And then 4:30 to 6 is again a lecture and a Simran. Now, in the next lecture, ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿੱਖਣਾ ਹੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਕਿ ਚਿਰੀ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਲਿਖ ਕੇ ਭੇਜਦੇ ਮਾਲਕ. What is chiri? What is parwana? What kind of a training is given to us on mother's womb? ਮਾਲਕ ਤੇ training ਦਿੰਦੇ ਉੱਥੇ. ਉਹ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ training ਦਿੰਦੇ? We have to learn that in today's last lecture. ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ.